welcome to WWE Girl Talk. I'm Coral.
I'm Ashley.
And right now we're doing our last video of the day. We're in January, we're in 2017 now, so it's fine. We're doing NXT, the Road to Takeover San Antonio, 23rd November to the 25th of January. We're almost there. Right. So the problem with NXT is nothing follows through because the pay-per-views are very far apart. So, and I'm pretty sure we did a couple of NXTs before this on their own as well. So, anyway, Rich Swann's still here in November 23rd.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He apparently went against someone called Kona Reeves, and I don't know who that is, but it ended in a no contest, so that's all good. Yeah, he didn't have No Way Jose with him.
No way Jose.
Sorry. But afterwards, Sanity comes out, and yeah, he just attacked them because Sanity's just trying to get...
They do that at that point in time, don't they?
Yeah, Sanity just attacks him. So you've got Eric Young and his random lot, and then you've got the girl, I can't remember her name.
Nikki Cross.
Yeah, Nikki Cross. She's more dominant by the end of this, though. So, but then No Way Jose comes out to the ring to check on his buddy, Rich Swann, and starts a little feud with Eric Young.
I want a match against you.
Yeah. So we've had a lot of feuds there, but that ends in a no contest as well, that one. So fun times. But then we've still got this whole Billie Kay, Peyton Royce things, and they are having a match against Liv Morgan, Ember Moon, and Aaliyah, which started just beforehand, and they're trying to find someone to triple up because it's a three people versus
6 man.
Yeah, that's it, 6-man tag. So they've asked Daria. Now Daria's that really annoying one.
Yeah, she's shit.
Yeah, she's annoying. The match was a bit shit. Like, to be fair, Liv Morgan has got a lot better. She can actually talk a little bit now as well. I think you need to give credit to someone who's actually tried.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because before she was awful, but she's actually 10 times better than Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. Even though Billie Kay and Peyton Royce have been given the spotlight.
Yeah, they're talking.
Yeah.
Ugh.
They've been given the spotlight, but Liv Morgan's got a lot better. She's actually got a few good, decent moves now. She's not as botchy as she was. So,
Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, when I hear their voice, it's like someone scratching nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah, it is horrible.
It's a horrible thing to listen to.
Yeah, but Liv Morgan, Ember Moon, and Aaliyah won. Ember Moon obliterates... Who? Oh, Daria.
You think Daria did most of the matches,
Yeah. You never see her again after that, I don't think.
Probably not. She got injured, probably.
Yeah. We get in to the next week, and Asuka has a championship match against Nicole Matthews, and I'm not actually sure who that is.
Random person.
Yeah. I don't remember her, so Asuka wins. It's pretty much a jobber, I think.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Right. Yeah, this is a championship match, so she just kind of went against her, I think.
Put it in the spot.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't think it's a champions match. She's just the NXT champion. Yeah, she had a match against Jobber and won. It doesn't make you think that make me think that the champion's good.
Yeah.
Like you beat a Jobber, good for you. Like fight back.
I suppose they didn't want to set a feud up at that point because they weren't sure where to put her.
That's the thing. They don't know what to do with Asuka.
She's very.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a fan.
No.
I was, but I'm not really.
She's not like Shinsuke. Like Shinsuke don't need to talk.
Yeah, Shinsuke's just like Shinsuke.
Yeah.
But there is a lot of rumour that if Asuka goes up with Paul Heyman, she's going to be the first girl to be Paul Heyman's.
That would be cool.
That would work. She's got to play it very Brock Lesnar, isn't she?
Yeah, she's got to stand there.
Yeah, like this.
And pose. Does she do that? I don't know.
What? Oh, she does all this, doesn't she?
Yeah, she was standing with a mask on, just going
at
random moments where it suits.
Yeah.
It could work.
Yeah. Samoa Joe still wants a rematch with Shinsuke Nakamura. And he wants to do it at Osaka, Japan. Which is part of this run up as well. It's weird that they didn't really make that a special, they just made it in NXT and was like, hey.
This is happening.
Yeah, we're in Osaka, Japan.
Because last time they made it a proper special thing, didn't they?
Yeah.
Because Kevin Owens was against Finn Balor in a ladder match.
Yeah, and this one was just kind of like, this is Osaka, Japan. And what was really confusing was that they had the match, and then the episode after they had their rematch in a steel cage.
They should have swapped them around.
Yeah, and I was just like, I thought I just watched this match. It was painful. Yeah, so No Way Jose goes against Eric Young again. Eric Young wins. So that kind of goes, but then it literally just stops. Like, it's a really weird feud that just stops. Ty Dillinger. At this point, Shinsuke is champion. But Ty Dillinger starts to go for Samoa Joe for a little bit.
I want you.
And I can't remember why. I'm not sure if it started when he was still, Samoa Joe was still champion. But Ty Dillinger went after him for a while. But Ty Dillinger beat him. But obviously there was no championship to win, yeah.
Is he champ there? Samoa Joe's champ there?
No, I think...
This is it.
Oh yeah, so Ty Dillinger did go for it. Yes, because there was this whole thing about, he was like, oh, I want to be champion and all this. And I think that's kind of what got Ty Dillinger out of the whole... Because then he ends up going against Bobby Roode at some point, isn't he?
Yeah.
Or has that already happened?
That's already happened, isn't it? Because
that was at the last takeover.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's kind of been brought out into this.
Because I think they circled back because there's a whole Sanity thing, because that Sanity were after Bobby Roode and Ty Dillinger, but then Bobby Roode attacks Ty Dillinger, and then Sanity has a thing with Ty Dillinger, doesn't they? And
then Sanity starts a thing with Ty Dillinger at the end.
And then he goes off to Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
And then he comes back to Sanity, doesn't he? Or does Sanity come again after
Sanity's this? Like around the 18th of January.
So it comes back right around. Okay.
But Sanity's like all over the place. I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know.
Bray Wyatt's all over the place. I don't like it. So.
Yeah, it doesn't really work. You need a line. DIY is still around. They're not champions at this point, are they? Who's champions at this point?
It's the Revival still, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. They want it back though. No Way Jose and Rich Swann. They team up to go against Sanity. I didn't realise they got so much against each other. I know there was a few matches. I don't think it was every week. That's the only Sanity's been the only consistency. And Peyton Royce and Billie Kay for the whole of NXT. Everything else has been circling around itself. And that's the thing about NXT. You can't really because there's so many big gaps between it. Everything just kind of happens in space for an hour and it's not consistent enough. I do kind of like that. Because I don't get bored. Because I don't see the same guys every week. But it's also... It's very hard to review.
Yeah.
And remember what's gone on. I think... Oh yeah, so then... William Regal comes out after and announces that the Revival and DIY will have a match. Whoever wins against... Then we'll face the Authors of Pain at San Antonio. Oh yeah, Authors of Pain are champions at the moment, I think.
Yeah, because they won at the tournament.
Yeah. And then so whoever wins will go against the Authors of Pain in San Antonio. And oh yeah, and Ty Dillinger starts feeling sorry for himself and being like, "Oh, I don't belong in NXT anymore." And then basically. Regal decides that he's going to make a number of matches to make a new #1 contender, and Ty Dillinger gets entered into that. Oh yeah, and there's a wrestler called Kimber Lee, not Kimberly, Kimber Lee.
Oh
yeah,
gross.
She goes against Ember Moon. That's all I need to say about that. Ember Moon. I just thought it was really annoying.
Yeah.
I'm Kimber Lee. Samoa Joe goes against.
Shinsuke.
Is this Osaka Japan? No. This is another one. Yeah, it's just a match. It wasn't that great. Oh yeah, Shinsuke wins this one.
He's champion.
Yeah.
He becomes champion.
Yeah, he becomes champion. Do you know what? I don't think the match is that great.
That must have been Japan because then there's the steel cage one.
Yeah. See, I generally thought I was watching the same fucking match, just in a cage.
Because you were confused. You're like,
yeah, I was like,
I've not seen this.
Well, because I was really confused. Because I thought when I was watching it, Shinsuke didn't win the one before that. Even though I know he did, because I watched them a few weeks apart. I was just like, oh, I thought he weren't champion anymore, and I didn't pay attention to the entrance. And I was just like, oh, he's won twice. I know they film these up majorly in advance, but I don't know. I wasn't really a big fan of the feud. Because Samoa Joe does the same thing with everyone he's with.
Yeah, it's not. He doesn't change.
Yeah, it's very annoying. The #1 contenders match was Ty Dillinger versus Eric Young. Ty Dillinger won. So Eric Young's out the picture for now. Then you had Cien versus No Way Jose. Cien won.
I love Cien.
I know you do. I think Cien's heel now.
Yeah. Love Cien.
Then we had Roderick Strong versus Elias Sampson. Roderick Strong won, and I decided Roderick Strong has really crazy eyes.
Elias Sampson drifts around Raw now.
I heard he was going to come up.
No, but like, say like me and you were talking about Sage, like Miz and Kurt Angle, he'll just go in the background and walk past and play his guitar. He comes out of random matches and just plays guitar and goes back. Because he's the drifter.
I think I saw one of them matches actually.
He's the drifter.
I think I saw a clip of that.
Yeah,
how
weird.
strange. To be fair, he did pick up a little bit, like, in here, because he comes back. He's still fucking terrible, but I think he knows it now.
I know I'm terrible, I'm just going to accept it.
Yeah. There's been a little bit more confidence in himself. He's bulked up a bit too. He practically did a booty bump, the one I was watching earlier.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, it was you know like how they kind of like do that on the side when they're not in the ring and they kind of like just kick like, but he did it with his bum.
Oh, weird.
I don't think he even meant to do it. I think he botched it, but it looked like he did a booty bump to someone's head. We also we also had another one contenders match, and that was Oney Lorcan versus Bobby Roode. I always forget what Oney Lorcan looks like.
He's like tall with bald hair. He's basically Cesaro, but weirder.
Yeah, he's not memorable.
No.
And Bobby Roode won because I love Bobby Roode. That's the only reason he won.
Don't Bobby Roode become champ because of this?
I think so. Yeah. Billy Kay with Peyton Royce versus Daria because
they beat up Daria because she lost a little bit.
Yeah. So they don't like Daria. Afterwards, everyone in the crowd was yelling no because Billy Kay won. I don't know why people like Daria. I don't think they actually do. I think the crowd just don't like Billy Kay. And they basically said, Asuka says she's got no competition. We're the competition. Come at me, bitch. And then Authors of Pain face jobbers. Authors of Pain don't face anyone other than jobbers, and it pisses me off. But after the match, Ellering says they do not care if DIY or the Revival, they will win. Or if they go against either one of them, they'll win.
The Revival are out on injury at the moment, which is fun.
Oh, really?
Dawson got his jaw broken.
Ouch.
I think it was Dawson, yeah.
They look the fucking same.
Gallison Allison.
Gallison! Asuka says that Billy Kay and Peyton Royce need to be careful because they're no match for her. And Nikki Cross just kind of comes over on. Yeah.
Because it's only set up the 4-way match at San Antonio.
Yep. So then we have a fatal 4-way: Roderick Strong versus Cien versus Ty Dillinger versus Bobby Roode. It's an elimination match, I believe. I can't really remember. It was a very forgetful match considering it was quite a big match. Yeah.
Bobby Roode won, did he? Must have done.
Who won? Yeah. Bobby Roode won. Which kind of gets out, and then that gets Ty Dillinger down again.
I'm so sad.
Yeah, I'm so sad. I'm pretty sure in that match, because Ty Dillinger has pads on his knees, doesn't he? I'm pretty sure he took the pads off, and I was just thinking the whole match, like, he's got really skinny knees.
I think he's done that before, and I thought the same.
Yeah, that's all I remember of that match. Oney Lorcan and Cien had a match for no apparent reason. Oney Lorcan won.
Did someone eliminate each other?
Almas boots Dillinger in the face. Dillinger falls into the corner. Almas hits the running double knee in the corner on Dillinger as Almas drags Dillinger out of the corner. Strong hits.
And I thought Oney Lorcan wasn't even in it.
Yeah.
Get confused, see? Don't know who so.
Yeah.
It's just a random match then.
Liv Morgan and Aliyah go against Billy Kay and Peyton Royce. Billy Kay and Peyton Royce win. So all the girls are like circling around each other. I don't know if they're trying to create another 4 horsewomen or whatever, but yeah, not with these guys. DIY go against Kira, Toza and
Tajiri. I love Tajiri. Oh, he's
Who is he?
Space the Mist, isn't he? Does he still do that?
I can't remember.
He's an old dude. He used to be in wrestling years ago.
I can't remember.
Japanese guy.
Maybe. I don't know. This is the only time he's ever been here, and I don't remember him. However, DIY win. And Nia Jax comes back for a match.
Oh,
to go against Asuka. Yeah, she just came back randomly, and Asuka wins. Oh no.
Must win, because Asuka's not been defeated yet.
Yeah, he doesn't say. Anyway. Then on the 4th of January, the Revival versus Roderick Moss and Tino Celebrity. I don't know how to say that. Maybe. I don't know who they are. However, the Revival won, so this is all good. Bobby Roode and Elias Sampson go against Buddy Murphy and Ty Dillinger. I can't remember who Buddy Murphy is.
He's the one who Murphy and... What's it?
Oh, yeah, of course.
What's his other name? What's the other name?
Blake Murphy.
That's it.
Yeah, it's because once they broke up, you don't see him anymore.
Aww.
Yeah. I don't remember this match, you know. I know, I watched it. But Ty Dillinger and Buddy Murphy win. Liv Morgan versus Billie Kay versus Ember Moon. I don't remember. I think this is the match where all three of them did some big flips thing, I think. But Ember Moon wins because Ember Moon is great. DIY went against TM61. See why I got that wrong. This was a very long match and it wasn't very good.
Trying to push TM61 though.
Yeah, they've been trying to push TM61 since they started. They've got an alright stage presence, but it's not good enough to do anything major. Yeah, especially when you've got people like Sanity, which are very big in the sense of big personalities. You've got Authors of Pain. They're not great, but they've got someone who's got a big persona. Yeah. And so it's kind of like they kind of get shoved into the background because there's nothing special about them because they look like every other job that comes on every other day. So it's a bit like the. But DIY won. But they're on good terms with TM61. Shinsuke went against Samoa Joe again.
Rematch.
Yeah, I think we're just waiting. This circle is going around itself, waiting for Samoa Joe to go up.
Yeah.
So we're literally just waiting on that. And yeah, Shinsuke won again. January 11th, Peyton Royce and Billie Kay went against Sarah Bridges and Macy Evans. I don't know who they are, but Billie Kay and Peyton won. Elias Sampson went against Jonathan Cruz. I don't know who Jonathan Cruz was.
No idea. Probably just a job.
I feel like this is no. There was a time when Elias Sampson came out and it was really funny because he was singing really badly and the crowd were booing him and he said something like, "Oh, blah blah," but I'm gonna finish anyway. It was really funny. I can't remember what he said now. But the crowd were booing him. He's like, "Oh, I know you don't like it. I'm gonna finish it anyway." It's something like that. But it was a good comeback and I was like, "Okay, you're alright." Andy Lorcan went against CN again. I still can't remember who Andy Lorcan is. I know who he is, but I don't. He's so forgetful.
It's Cesaro.
Yeah. But CN won. And DIY went against the Revival again, and DIY won. Fun times. Nikki Cross. She comes out on her own a lot, which I suppose that's a good thing.
Yeah, trying to get her to actually be a woman's wrestler.
Yeah, she's got a weird accent. Where's she from?
Glasgow.
It is Scottish.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't figure out what it was. I was like, it sounds Scottish.
She's got this flag on her jacket.
Because I was like, it sounds Scottish, but it doesn't sound Scottish because she's putting on a voice as well.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I can't figure out what it is. But could have been like South African accent.
South African.
It sounded so strange. I couldn't figure out what it was. And I was like, oh, maybe it's like a cross of two accents. I couldn't figure it out. But she went against Kennedy Lewis. I don't know who that is, but she beat her. Roderick Strong went against Steve Cutler. Roderick Strong won. He's got crazy eyes, so no wonder he won. Ty Dillinger comes into the ring and he's all like, "Oh, I feel so sorry for myself because I can't win. I don't know if NXT is for me anymore." Blah 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 blah. And then all of a sudden the lights go out and you hear Sanity's music hit, and Eric Young comes out and he's like, "It might feel wrong, but it's actually right." And he walks over to him with a jacket.
Join Sanity.
And all the crowd's like, "No, no!" Oh, and before this, all the crowd was like, "Royal Rumble number 10." Anyway, I thought that was quite cool. Anyway, I'm wondering if because the crowd chanted that That's why they put him in.
Maybe.
Because it would have been filmed like way in advance.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, anyway, so he came over to him with his jacket. And everyone was like, no, don't do it. Don't do it, Ty. And everyone was like, no. And then Eric pretty much said, I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. And then shit went down. And
shit went down.
They had a match at Thingy-Mabob. TM6 then went against the Revival, and TM6 won. That sounds really hard to say. TM6 won. Oh. Since then, Bobby Roode had a contract signing because Bobby Roode is the #1 contender. I think at this point, Samoa Joe had gone to Raw, hadn't he? It was round about this time.
Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet. It was coming up to it.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's the one after that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bobby Roode was like, I'm not going to fight like all the other contract signings. This one's going to be different. I believe he forgot about the other one where Samoa Joe came out, signed it, and walked off. There was no fight.
Oh.
So, yeah.
That was it, was it?
He went to say Glorious, and Noah Jose was like, not Noah Jose. He was like, no. Ember Moon and Liv Morgan had a match. It was a friendly match. Because basically Liv Morgan went up to Ember Moon and was like, oh, we know that #1 contender is going to come up again at some point. We should have a match to see who deserves it more. They actually shook hands at the end of it. It wasn't a bad match. It was quite a short match. Ember Moon won. Everyone kind of freaked out when Ember Moon chucked Liv Morgan over the rope. I don't know why, because she clearly landed very well. So much that it just looked like she jumped. But, you know. No Way Jose went against Kona Reeves. I don't remember. Oh, this was some guy that he was like. Oh, I think Kona Reeves was in the match when Rick Swann got attacked, and No Way Jose came out to help Rich Swann and not this other guy. So this guy came up to No Way Jose at the back, like in backstage, and was like, "Why didn't you like defend me, bitch? Like, I'm your friend." And No Way Jose was like, "Well, we could dance or we could fight." It was really funny. And this Kona guy starts dancing in the ring like this, and then just like pushes him. But I think he should have drop kicked him.
Yeah,
switching music or something like because he was like dancing, and then also just pushed him, and I was just like, "Oh, should kick," because he was in the right angle to kick, so it looked really awkward.
Yeah.
But this guy turned up backstage. I was like, "Who the fuck are you?" Like, I didn't know who this guy was. Not a bad match, but you know. Eric Young went against Chris Atkins. I can't remember who that is, but it happened. Asuka confronted Billie Kay and Peyton Royce and Nikki Cross. Yeah, shit went down in the match, in the ring, when she did, because earlier on in the episode, Asuka got attacked outside by Peyton Royce and Billie Kay. But Asuka was like crying, yeah, she had makeup down her face like the whole episode. Yeah, so that happened, and then yeah, Asuka and Nikki Cross ended up lying on the floor, and Billie Kay and Peyton Royce like kind of ran away looking like, oh no, this is what we got to come. And yeah, that was the run up to
San Antonio.
Yeah. It was okay, it was a bit bitty.
Yeah, it's very bitty.
There were some good bits and bits they could have elaborated on more. I think Ty Dillinger needed a stronger storyline.
Yeah, rather than the week before.
Yeah. But yeah, it was decent. I do like a good bit of NXT. And yeah. Fun times, and that is our last video for today.
Yes. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
Retweet, retumble.
All our lovers like us. Goodbye.